welcome everyone to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Missouri Tigers taking on the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Charlotte's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Handoff to the lone back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The 49ers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it looking for a first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Curry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up. Looking for space. It's Reed. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
And the 49ers will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be...
There he goes! This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. Catches it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's House. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's House. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Nicholas. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
That's another Charlotte.
Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Austin. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The 49ers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down.
That's another Charlotte.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Austin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Hold and finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Caught in the backfield, it's Manning. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Horn. Under fire. It's caught downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Tigers are flying down the field.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 21 to Duke. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Devin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the 49ers can really attack on this second and short. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Curry. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Austin. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And it's been that kind of day so far for this offense, guys. This quarterback has never had an opportunity because he keeps getting sacked. That now already the 4th sack of the game. We're only in the 2nd quarter. I guess the only good news, he hasn't turned it over yet. He hasn't been forced to throw the ball up into coverage, into a bad spot. He's been good about just eating the football, but they've got to find a way to find some rhythm here in the passing game moving forward.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score! Touchdown, Missouri! That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Ellis. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The hand to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the run, it's Curry. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
That's another Charlotte.
Leaves it with the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Caught behind the line. It's Spillman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They go to the ground. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Thrust that arm out. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
To the air, it's Horn. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
With the catch, it's Terry. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Looking for room, it's Hardy. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense lining up quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go through.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with a score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend, but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they had to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's House. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Nicholas. And he picks up the 1st down, and he doesn't, I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Looking to throw on 1st down. Stands in and takes the hit. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Austin. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Looking downfield, it's Horn. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hardy. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. They boot it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
And the 49ers will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Grab behind the line. It's Manning. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Running back searching for a hole. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got his man to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
That's another Charlotte.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Austin. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
That's another Charlotte.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Nicholas. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
That's another Charlotte.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the 49ers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The 49ers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt is running away with things, and boy, if this keeps up, the party is on in Nashville tonight.
To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Missouri wants to go fast.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to...
Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. There he goes. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will give him the lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Austin. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. They'll leave it with him. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's House. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
That's another Charlotte.
Got it behind the line. It's Nicholas.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Austin. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
That's another Charlotte.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Now on second down. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll try the run. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll move the tight end. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The lone back's got it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Missouri gets to the line quickly.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
28, Charlotte, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Austin. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. There he goes. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for space. It's Curry. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stopped at the 16 after the interception, and that return has them in business.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the 49ers will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Austin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes a connection. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The 49ers headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires left. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wants to keep it in the air. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Making side adjustments here. Try to get it to the edge. Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Timeout.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.